Welcome to my No Man's Sky Permadeath playthrough, and here we are guys. We are down on my base because what I want to do is do a little bit of work on the base, then we will go out and do some exploration once I run out of iron. And just to show you what I've been doing, I've been extending my cuboid rooms back, and you can see in here I've started to lay out a few plants. And what I'm thinking guys is, you can see where I've curved this room round behind here, and this floor is going to stop like that. And what I want to do is extend this floor back over this circular center, although part of me says to lift this up, engage with a corridor through here similar to this, and then maybe wrap round the cuboid room round this central column, so that it gives the impression that this is a double height central column coming up this way, and then it goes. Actually, we could give it a try guys. I think let's just give it a go. So if I come here, I'm not sure whether that will, and then if I go inside here, could, and just to show you as I come up here and all the main room here, lots and lots of space, and the room there, and I think if I go through here, I don't want elaborate. This can connect through like this, and then I don't have to go down to do the next bit. So go down this way. Oops, getting pretty big, and the idea is up through here have a, not sure, gotta find the zip here. Yep. I think it's here. This will connect through into this room like here, and then maybe I could push out a room that way. And the idea is that, whoops, I got a bit hooked up there guys, is I'm not sure if I can push these back on this side. This is very much experimental way forward. That one won't go, but that one would. We can then, if I do one side, then if it doesn't work, and I do go through a phenomenal amount of iron, and I'm not sure, oops, I've got lost in a cuboid maze. So we have a central column like this, and then maybe I come like this. We'll go outside and have a look actually in a minute guys, once I've actually done it. And I don't know if that will, this one, it'll let me go that way, but it won't let me go that way because that is now enclosed over this area. And then of course we will put glass out here, so we'll have like a central column here which will encase this area here. And the other thing I also want to do is I've actually made some organic catalyst. So what we should be able to do now is come here and delete that. And I'm going to find the, where is it? Can't remember where it is. Yep, I'm gonna put a hollow door in here, or holographic door. I want to start replacing these. Okay, so, and replace this one. Oops. Delete that. Replace replace that one, and also want to replace this because I want this front to look pretty streamlined. We'll just get that. I've got enough for 4 at the moment. This is coming from my radium mines. That. Put that there. In fact, I'll probably, all my doors will be eventually holographic like this. It's on the wrong side. Just going to come round here. As I say, feel free to add comments. Tell me if you think the building is looking cumbersome or top heavy. All feedback will be appreciated, guys. So we've got this room over here like this coming back. That's completely encases that area there. I mean, I could bring this back, I suppose, as well, and put this one, and we could encase both of this so that effectively see the gap here, but we could probably hide that by, I mean, we could bring this room back and just completely encase this floor level with a solid block. I mean, that might work. Yeah, that could work. Well, maybe I'll do a little bit of experimentation off camera, guys, and we can make it so effectively what we create the effect of having this circular base here, because obviously we can't encase this level, because if we did that, we wouldn't be able to get into the base, because round this side we've got the permanent door here. So maybe, don't know how much iron I've got left. Yeah, I've already gone through all my available iron, and I do. There's one thing I do want to build, and this is based on a comment from Phil Silvers, and I thought it was pretty cool when he suggested it. Although I have to admit, when he first suggested the name, the probably not the historical context he was thinking of, but my first thing was, oh, he's talking about a football team. And if for any of you guys are not too sure what I'm talking about, is if I just put a, and as far as I know, this is the only way I can actually name the base. I'm just going to put a message module out. I'm just going to come here, and we're going to call it welcome to the Crystal Palace. And anybody football fans in the UK will know that that's referring to the Crystal Palace Football Club. There we are, guys. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Now, I think the context that Phil Silvers was referring to was in the Great Exhibition of 1851. A great glass and iron building was built that became known as the Crystal Palace. It was one of the first major uses of flat plate glass for a major exhibition area. In fact, you could probably say it was the first major custom exhibition space probably ever built, actually. I know it was a colossal building, and it was originally built in, I think it was Hyde Park in London. Correct me for my historical references. It's a long time since I've done anything with the Crystal Palace or Victorian history, and it was used to show the great technological innovations of the time. A bit for anyone who lives in London or knows about the O2 Centre. It was a similar Victorian version of the O2 Centre, and as I say, it was built in Hyde Park, and then it was moved somewhere, and I can't remember what it was. Then it was eventually destroyed by fire in the 1930s. So I'm assuming that is the context that Phil Silvers is referring to, not the football team, but then again, I could be wrong. So our base now has a name. I think I might put another message terminal out there, but I'm also aware that because of the game modes in No Man's Sky, that it's a very real possibility that very few people are ever going to visit this place, because if someone comes here, all they're going to see is the message mode. They won't actually see the base. So I think now I've used up all the iron. I think we're going to go and do a little bit of exploration, guys. As I said before, this is going to be very much an ongoing project. And what I will say is, if you've got any opinions on wrapping this floor around this turret close in, feel free to leave a comment, and we'll see how it goes, guys. And because I do want to eventually come out here and have circular hemispheres out this way. I mean, we could actually come up one level and have a circular dome on the top. Anyway, we're getting a bit carried away here, guys. So I think what we're going to do now is go out and do a bit more exploration on one of the other planets in this system. We got this area here. This, I think that will work. Okay, it's going to go up into space to save the plutonium for the takeoff. In fact, what we could do is actually go and check out the crash freighter. And while I'm teleporting up, guys, I want to talk about something which I think, if you've got any interest in No Man's Sky whatsoever, it's virtually impossible to miss. And that's all the hype that's erupted in the last few days about an early reveal of the box art for the Xbox One. It seems that Hello Games have updated their website, and someone was data mining and found this image for the box art. And if you want to know about all the hype and speculation, I'm not going to be doing that, guys. But if you do really want to find out what all everyone's actually talking about, feel free to go to Cobra TV. I think it's MZK, Michael, you name it, guys. They're all speculating about this box art. And as I say, I'm not going to put a picture up, guys, because I don't really want to get into it, because I think the same disease that infected No Man's Sky for the original release is starting to develop again. And I think many people are building up their expectations so high that no matter what the next update comes out with, they're going to be disappointed. And I just want to avoid that, guys, because it just seems so self-destructive. Is probably the polite way of saying it. What we got here? Crash. We had enough time killing Sentinels last point. I think what we're going to do is we're going to. I think this is a cold planet. Yeah. And while we're flying there, I will talk a little bit about the box art. Now, the box art itself consists of 4 astronauts stood looking away from the viewer's perspective, so you're only getting back views, and people have jumped on this immediately as though it's a representation of the future avatars for multiplayer. Now, I can understand why people are actually thinking that way, because if you see pictures of astronauts in different coloured suits with different types of add-ons and features, it's very easy to jump to a conclusion that, wow, that's the way it's going to be. This is the new multiplayer avatars. This is what we're going to see. As I say, I think it's quite a big jump, and to be honest, if that's and so I know some of you guys would probably jump straight down on me. If that's the avatars that they're offering, that they're actually going to be, oh great, I'm gonna have to fight a battle now. Oh, cool. Right. Yeah, if that's the avatars that are offering, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed, to be honest, because I was hoping for alien avatars rather than a kind of, oh great. Let me just stop talking and concentrate. Obviously I'm going to get shot up here. Hey, I'm not a bit off my game at the moment. Getting the kill regenerates my... Come on. Oh. getting the lock this morning. Right, that should be it. Okay, we're back on track. Now I've forgotten what planet I'm actually going for. That's the glacial planet. Rocket launcher. Shoot a few more. Yeah, so I've forgotten what I was saying, guys. It's a distraction. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more than that. I think so. You guys have been watching my videos. You were saying, I mean, I would like to have had some avatars that look a bit like the travellers that actually have been appearing, rather than a straight avatar in a spacesuit. I think that's a bit of a cliche. I mean, I think there's quite a few other games that spring to mind that you put in a spacesuit, and even, yeah, true, some of them are speculated that it's going to have attachments and you better customize it. I still think that they could have done a bit more with it, and as I say, I know that I'm getting a little bit drawn into the hype and the speculation. Oh, so we're coming straight down on the base. That's cool. It's great. It says we have to hunt for a base. So that's the speculation. Oh, great. Hey, wow. This could be really good. And then, of course, behind that, you've actually got some pictures of what some people thought was a gas giant, and I think that's been discredited because it's got a crater on it. I must admit, when I saw it, I thought, oh, it's a big planet with a crater. And of course, the other element that a lot of people have picked up on is the planet with rings. So, but that is where I'm going to stop, guys, simply because I don't want to get dragged into the hype, and I'm just going to be quite happy just to wait until the game, you know, the update comes out. And 21 slots, that's no good. Yeah, so I'm just going to be quite happy just to wait until the game comes out, and then we'll see what is, and I think that's the only way we can really do things. So I'm going to stop. Let's get back to doing some exploration. So got a whole 244 credits, and what we'll probably do for the rest of this part is just wander around here and do a bit of general exploration, see what this planet's got for us. And of course I need to get some iron. Strike the warrior. You're for keen. I'm going to smack you in the teeth, although you've got some pretty bad teeth actually. Strikes back with astonishing force and barks out laughter. Gives me 194 credits. Okay. Take damage. I think I've got through loads of zinc, so we can do that. I think that can go to the crater. I've actually gone through quite a lot of resources up here as well, so I think we'll sell off some stuff, sell items. Might be able to buy some iron as well. Very tempted to sell off those Viking daggers actually. Sell the copyright, and I'm not sure why I'm lugging that around. There's oh, get rid of those relattice crystals. I think they're just clogging everything up. Probably haven't made that much profit. These are the high capacity vector compressors I'm carrying around, so we made a little bit of cash down here. Oh, this extension. How come the thermal is active? Of course, any of you guys can't do anything with that. Doctrine. Obviously going through here. Thermal protection active, so obviously that's a cold zone. Okay. Let's get out here. Couple of buildings there. We got potential source of plutonium up on the top of that there. Claim the base. Getting the rock. That's iron and thallium 9. Grab that on the way through. First aid. Don't think I need it, but never mind. Right. Morning. Keep stocking up on the nanites. And we've got some more clusters, nanite clusters. So not too bad, guys, not too bad. And well, we'll go out and claim the base, and then we'll just go and have a bit of a wander around. Waypoint detected, thank you. Have a quick check up here as well. If there's anything on the roof. Yep, so hopefully with the jetpack. I mean, it'd be really cool if you could put a tower like this in the base. I mean, that would be great. Maybe you can. I don't really know. Right, this is deuteronium, bound to be. Yep. Stream salt. Right. Here we go. Start grabbing the iron. Because that's what I seem to spend a lot of time doing off camera, guys, is mining iron. I hate to think how much iron's already gone into that base. Oops, there's a flash plant. Take them down. See the clouds boiling in there. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. Like icy clouds. Very, very ephemeral. I mean, that's really cool. Wow. Do I really want to jump off the top of here? Anything else around looks of any interest? High speed burn some trees down. Yeah. Something out over there. It's probably emerald or gold. Plutonium over this way. I mean, do I really want to strike out in the cold? Oh, that looks interesting over there. Almost like there's some towers that have split at the base. I think we're going to go and check them out. I mean, it could be shadows, but if you don't go and look, you won't see. Right. Have a bit more. Again, I can always. All this plutonium I'm picking up, I can't. Wow. Wow. Do I want to go down into there? Yeah. There's some iron. Of course, we can scan it. I don't think there's any creatures on this planet, is there? Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, deficit. Okay, there's no creatures on this planet. I'm not gonna upload those planets. I might actually name some of these planets actually, just because it's my system. I mean, why not? I can think of some names. A whole big watch of iron in here. That could be useful. Oh, it's not a cave. A cave? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. We're gonna do a bit of cave exploring. Yeah, I think just to wind this part up, or just to finish this part off, guys, I think we'll just do a bit of cave exploring. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. Come here, because I need some marrow bulb anyway, so we haven't really done any cave exploring for a long time actually. In fact, I can't remember the last time I actually did any. assuming that it's a cave, yeah. You can tell when you're in a cave when you use the multi-tool, because you get that echo. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. And of course, on hostile planets, this is the best way to collect iron. Various reasons. One, once you're underground, you're not consuming resources. And the other reason, which I was about to say, oops, wow, there's a pretty big hole here. It's going to need to inch our way round that, is the fact that you don't get annoyed by the Sentinels, but that's a famous last word sometimes. In fact, I'm not sure how deep this cave actually goes. I mean, there's a good chance I could actually get lost down here. So, we may just have to... I mean, we've got plenty of resources, so it's not like I can... I mean, we might have an exit out somewhere further along. And we'll get the emerald as well, so that's good. Just going to keep blasting away at this. And of course, if you're starting out in a survival, permadeath's beginning is, well, getting into a cave to gather resources and move around. Often a good way to actually get to your ship. Just going to keep coming. It's a little bit dark. Apologies for that, guys. Let's grab some more. Keep doing this. It'd be really great if, like, the suit had an online spotlight or something, so you can actually see it. I'm going to have to top up the multi-tool. I've got the resources for it. Carbon. Yeah. Actually, I want to try something. Somebody once said, they said if you fire oops. No. Someone was saying that if you can fire the plasma launch grenade into iron and you collect it, because that used to be a really quick way of collecting iron before the Atlas update, but it doesn't seem to work. Maybe there is a trick to it that I haven't quite put my finger on. Okay, let's just going through here, guys. I don't want this to be all about me collecting iron. It's going to lighten up a little bit over there. I mean, it's all part of survival exploration games. Every so often you've got to stop and actually gather resources. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like this lighting. And as I say, we're just going to hack through the iron. So if I can... How much iron have I got? Quick look. Well, it takes ages, so we got 750, but I think I depleted the iron in the high capacity suit. I need to... Yeah. Got 700. And that can go... So I've got 1,000 back in there, and I've got to turn round. I don't know what direction I'm going in now. A little bit more out this way. And of course, this cave could go on for a very, very long time. This is something about No Man's Sky, if you haven't played the game before or you've gone out, is that you can get underground. There's no guaranteed exit or anything like that because the planets are procedurally generated. This could go on for a really long way until you find an exit more by accident than anything else. Look at, you don't normally find plutonium underground. Right, so I'm just going to keep coming this way and see if we can find our way out. I've got no idea where I am. So we're just going to grab a bit more. When I could be walking around totally in circles here, guys. In fact, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to collect some iron like this, and I'm going to wait for the storm to finish, and then we'll get back to the surface. So, right, what I'll do is I will see you in a minute once I've collected some iron. Right, guys, welcome back. The storm has cleared, and we are in this cave, and I've been just wandering around at random. I've got no idea where the entrance is, so we're gonna have to try and get out another way, and this only works if you've actually got the grenade launcher. And what we're going to do is gonna start blasting our way to the surface. You've got to be a little bit careful here. Gonna reload, because you need to be going upwards. It's gonna life support at 75%. Okay. Gonna keep going up like this. Jetpack up. Come on, jetpack. Oops. You can see the markers there. We're just gonna, I mean, we could be going right through the center of a mountain, so it's gonna take might take a little while to actually do this. So, but you can quite literally tunnel your way out through the. Just gonna keep going up. So I'm gonna use the. There we are. Oh, if I'd gone out laterally, come out on the side of a mountain. Okay. But we're out in this area here. How far are we away? Gotta find the ship now. Where's the ship? Oh, some platinum there. We'll grab that. Right, where's my ship? Ship's 54 seconds that way. So I've been quite literally walking through this mountain underground. So we're just gonna come this way. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is see you once I get back to the ship, guys, because just around this part of wow. Okay. Wow, that was a pretty deep cavern. That was unexpected. So I've been literally under that mountain. Right, guys, here we are. We are back to my ship. We're just going to jump in it because it's a bit chilly. And what I want to do to wind this part up is we're going to get back into space. We're going to go back to the base. And what I want to do is do a little kind of finishing up work on that. Oh, we've got another planet there. We'll probably check that out in the next part. I do. Oh, that's just a low atmosphere planet, but you never know, guys. Right, there's my base over there. So, right, I'm just going to go straight for the base. We're going to do it the quick way, or the direct way. So I'll see you once I get to the base, guys. Right, guys, here we are. We are coming in on the base. Just going to miss the trees. Can just land here. Jump out. I think what we're going to do this from the inside. I think I actually really like these holographic doors. I think it's really cool. It kind of gives a bit of highlight. I think what to do is first thing I'm going to do is delete these two and a cuboid room. Just gonna push these back, and of course we have to put the floor in so that I don't, because there's no point doing this if we can't get a floor in. to this way. Right, that's gone red. Now get into what's the floor above? That's red as well. Got a massive deficit hole up here. And that's going to be the entrance into the base. So this is where the base is going to be. Right, so let's just... Actually, can we get, if I do that, get any glazed rooms? Yeah, so... Can't do any more there. We've got no more car light sheets, no more glass that way. I've probably done in all my iron again. Yep. Probably got enough iron to fill in the floor here. I'm just going to fill in the floor here, guys. $30 a pop. Hopefully that will fit in. If it doesn't, it'd be embarrassing. You know. Valid position. Right. And that connects up to there like that. So we're going to have a massive room up here. Or two massive rooms actually. So just get back and see what it looks like from the outside. And we could extend this out a bit as well, eventually to the edge of here. And, or actually what I could do is probably take this away now. And we could just fill this area in. Wait. I don't want to go back much further than here, because I would like to have a couple of hemispherical rooms out here. But I think maybe... What do you think, guys? Take this out, put this into here, and have the entrances coming out this way, because of course on this side we're going to be stuck with this. So maybe we can have a floating room effect here. If this doesn't look right there, and I mean this will come out. I mean we could bring this back, but these are the vaults, so I mean we could how can you put it? We could put a normal block here and have these corner blocks alongside there, and that would come out that way. I don't have the iron for it anyway, so I'll think about it, guys, see what it goes. Feel free to add an opinion. I don't know where those... Oh, they came from there, so it's okay. And right, I'm just gonna tidy things up a little bit while I'm finishing this part off. That can go to capacity, and that can come back to the suit. And I've got a blue vault here. Like, you can shove the surplus in there. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that impression on this side, because we can come out this way. So I'm not sure about this, but I do want that connection to the ground floor. But So coming in here, this makes sense. But we've got a door over here, so really there should be a door on the opposite it. So maybe I will take this out off camera and do a bit of experimentation with it, guys, and maybe turn these vaults round so that we get a wider room, get rid of this slight tunnel effect. Anyway guys, I'm getting distracted, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.